we are live and we're heading back in. We're kind of working the Artemis journey here as we work towards doing the echoes. With echoes, you have to have, yes. All right. With echoes, you have to have the Artemis journey done. You have to have a settlement, and then you have to have done a taste of metal. And currently I'm working on getting the Artemis far enough that the taste of metal might come in, and the settlement far enough that the taste of metal will start ringing in. This may mean that at some point I'm going to travel outside of the system that I'm currently in and start traveling around the galaxy to see if we can't get this sort of started up. And we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I do. I'm still going through the stars. Yeah, I'm in the green now. Uh-huh. Well, you know, I can't go to Euclid system now, but I think part of it, one of the reasons that we're doing it this way is we're just trying to see if we can. If we can stay in the this galaxy and get the quest done just as well as in the Euclid galaxy. I don't know that they've limited it to one or the other, but I don't know that they haven't. So I guess what we'll do is, if we haven't made any progress, you know, if we're working and we've gotten this and that and we just aren't seeing like the taste of metal or something, we might pop into Euclid and see what happens, you know. But we will see. All right, let's go take a look here while we're here at the Quicksilver guy and see what our progress is on some of this stuff. There's just some really nice Quicksilver thing coming in. We've got a pyrotechnic jetpack trail that I'm really looking forward to. We've got the plasma and then a fusion exhaust. But I went ahead and I found one of my older ones, saves, and I went ahead and got these festive jetpack trail, and I'm thinking I'm gonna go get that. And so, because it looked like it was fun, you know what I mean? It looks like it's gonna have glitter on it, and that just entertains the heck out of me. Backpack. Festive trail. Oh, that does look fun. Alright, let's do that for a while. Yes. Yeah. throwing confetti out as we go. That is funny. Alright, I love it. That's great. Alright, so let's go back to the settlement real quick. We'll check on them, then we'll go to the freighter real quick. We'll check on them, and then we'll continue working our Artemis. I'm going to take a moment here, because I don't remember if I did this or not. Excuse me? Do I have a... Oh, I do. Go ahead. We'll just switch back and forth. As you go into different systems, the exosuit backpack spaces opens up in the Nexus. So if you didn't know that, that's what I did there. Alright, so we're gonna go to our settlement. No, the settlement is in the isotope. It's currently on the Nexus, and the capital ship is still back in isotope. I was in Euclid, but that's where my base is. Well, my base in Euclid, I mean. Because I didn't leave the Nexus, when I came back, it was where I left it, but it had turned off that option for automatically returning me to isotope. Walking. Actually, we're not walking at all. We do get a sense of distance with this one. It's taken a little while for things to load in. Now that's what's really happened here is I turned my machine completely off, unplugged it, and then plugged it back in. So it's had to load the models in, essentially. And that's what's going on. So, and because we're coming directly to the settlement, it's basically got to load everything in. I know, I would have been in the middle of the ground there. Here, I can wait on my rug here safely. Well, remember how I made a little room in here? Yeah. Oh, that confetti is just cracking me up. Everything's still loading here. I moved my nutrient processor from where it was before because people were coming in and they were teleporting, so to speak, or whatever, into it. And I was like, yeah, that can't be right. Oh, we have a visitor. Yep. Well, if they got anything, yeah. Well, yeah, because how often do we get to, as if they're there now, because things are loading. Oh, there is. They're hanging around. Hello, Mr. Pilot. They're open to trading. Well, that's awesome. Let's see, what can we get here? Anything. I think we'll get some Pugnium. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I think I have Gamma Root in my vegetable storage space, we'll say. Very nice. My symbolic first buy at my settlement. There. Thank you for helping us put dinner on the table. Dance floor roof. I need 6 metal plating. What is that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go. That's going to take how long? An hour. Yeah. Let's come in and do the access ingredient storage while we're here. Take this and put that away. You know what? I might put the carbon there. And technically, that is a food source. I think it's like when you're making like food for the horses. I think. All right. Make policy decision. Well, let's check our settlement status first. Well, they have been working very hard. We've got 26 welding and 268 fungal mold. You know what? I think I'm just going to leave them in there because it looks like it does stack. So I want to see how far we can stack it until it says we must take it. Just a second. Okay. Yeah, our happiness is in red because it's not, you know, like closer to 50%. That's what it is. So if we come back to the policy decision, we can add to happiness, or we can not add to happiness. Our advisors are alarmed by a significant rise of omic gel consumption among citizens. Such things cannot be permitted. They demand an immediate ban. If we if we ban the gel, what happens is our production will go up, and so we'll be making more money, but our citizens will be less happy. If we do not ban it, our citizens will be happy, but the maintenance will go up by 15,000. Because they're not working right. So if we come back into the settlement status, you see where it says the maintenance cost there? The maintenance is 129,042, right? But the productivity is 387,694, okay? So technically, we can afford to let them be a little happy to get that 28% on happiness. But our productivity might drop. Alright, so we're going to save, and what we're going to do is take the option of trying this out. We're going to try do not banning and see if it does terrible things. So, here we go. So our settlement happiness went up by 2%. The maintenance cost increased by 15,000. Let's see if we're still doing okay. So now we're at 28%. Our productivity remains the same, but our maintenance costs went up a little bit. Yeah. It's a little bit of a loss, but you know what this is like? It's the kind of loss that you get if you give people a smoke break. You know? And the thing is, one of the things that they learned, okay, statistically, is that the smoke break actually helped people work longer in the long run. So I'm going to say that we're keeping the happy smoke break and let them do. There we go. right. Well, so we've helped our citizens. We've continued on our settlement thing. What we do know, and I do want to show this here. If you're wondering if you have a chance of the Sentinel alerts, we're at 75%. So probably the next time I come, it'll either be at 0 or it'll be at 100%, and that'll be it. You know. So. All right. Well, this is true. Yeah, I could have done the other. We could have checked to see what it feels like on both of them, but I admit I'm a fan of happy citizens, generally speaking. So that influenced my decision. I like to, on my settlements, have at least 50% happiness when I can. All right. Well. It looks like it's been a little while since I've sent my guys out. Let me go do that, yeah. Alright. I still don't have... If I look at my fleet, I don't really have a trade. Oh, but it's not bad. My trade is not bad. Okay, never mind. We're fine. I think I'm going to try and send them on this 5-hour trade expedition. Yeah, I'm just, because I only have the one fleet thing, so might as well send them all. I only have 5 of them anyway, and here we go. Go forth. At some point I'll make 2 fleet rooms, and then we'll just start sending them out for more. Alright, so we've got that done. Alright, so then I still have to learn words from a knowledge stone. So let's go find us a knowledge stone. Actually, you know the way we can do this one. Let's go find us a base. Well, someone else's base. And, oh, I was apparently in that other system long enough that I got some of the other bases from there. Yep. I kind of love how a lot of them just saying bones, you know? Which planet are they on? They are on the bone planet. Let's see. It says activated copper. 600,000 K from center. Oh, so they're kind of on, like, the north or the south there. C-class Jagger. Well, that'll be in, all of these are in the Euclid system. Yeah, because the ones that say bones are all from, they're all from that one mission. Right. I mean, probably the ones that I'm probably starting to get to them now. White and purple base. The bone spot. Wow. Well, you know, as I recall, in this system, there wasn't a lot of houses. Lighthouse Voyager 4.0. In the wrong place, yep. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. We'll go to one of my old places. That's probably the better way to do it. Someplace not Euclid. And someplace not any place else. Okay. Aggro Sentinels? No, we can go there. It doesn't really matter, except let's go here by the minor settlement. That seems like it's this Paradise Planet. Infrequent Sentinels. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Yes, and that's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to avoid using Euclid as our Artemis story if we can. I don't know where Apollo will send us, but this is kind of the goal. That's the whole other thing. Yep. This just makes me glad we put our bases down, though, and that we named them in a way. Come in here. There we go. Actually, that's kind of a really nice view to come into, you know. Alright. Come on out. Before I do that. Get our 50 hours going there. To whoever at Hello Game said, you know, we should just give them time. I want you to know how much I appreciate that. Thank you very much for doing that, Hello Games. Well, the blue baby is, well, what an excellent question. Well, now I guess we're going to call it and say, well, I don't know where it is now. Were you out there flying without us knowing about it? Yeah, you're supposed to come home when I call you. Actually, it's pretty good at coming home when I call it. Thank you, navigation data, right? Yeah, it's got gas. It's 100%. What's really interesting, though, is my exosuit is getting a little full. It's not too bad. I got enough room for stuff. I did not sell any. No. I will put some of them in the freighter here. Oh. That's right. We found all those, I was like, how do I have so much gold? But we had found gold fingers. Okay, we gotta carry around this for this to work for us. This is a factory override unit. And it sometimes means you can bypass, I think, like the questions and just get stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I've been to that drop pod or not. Probably I have because it was so obviously there. I'm just circling it because it was obviously there. Knowledge stones. Yeah. Yeah, let's go there. Given that this is a paradise planet, there's a good chance we'll find knowledge stones. Depending on how big this planet really is. Alright, so let's take a look at our discoveries. Yeah, this does, I think so. And we're here, this is Bylon. So this'll have a, no, it's not too big. It'll be fine. Loads of bases. Oh, this is just a waypoint up here. We did our navigation though. I may have. I kind of miss them throwing us up in the air with those, but they don't do it anymore. Ooh, antimatter housing. That's nice. And there's the archive. Let's walk there. There's going to be a knowledge stone around there somewhere. Saying to use the analysis visor to find it. Actually, location. Yeah, that's. I recall I had this problem last time. I'm thinking, oh, it'll be easy to find, but because it's the Artemis quest. Quest, yeah. Suddenly they all just sort of fade away, and I'm like, this is unreal. And there's another unknown building over there. There's the jettison pod. Health restorative. How short is your, this deck, if it weren't flashing the light, it would just disappeared right into the grass. It is a cute. Okay, I'm not going to be able to do this because this is curved up a little bit. Knowledge drone. The nice thing about archives is you'll find all sorts of cool little things like, you know, knowledge stones and monoliths or plaques, or they just tend to have like these different kinds of items dotted around. Come in here, go to the log, make sure that we're in the right one. Knowledge. Calibrate the translator. Check mark. Oh gosh, I walked right into that. Snap. A snapodome. That sounds about right. Glass fighter. Oh, there were a bunch of ships landing. Well, I'm gonna call my ship to me. Well, it's not the jetpack's fault, apparently. It's just my going down that hill was kind of spotty there. There we go. Alright, so let's see what we have to do next. Visit the life form and locate yourself on the star. Life forms on this planet should be able to analyze the star chart. So I have to find the life form. Life form detected. What an excellent question. I don't know how close they are. Arrive in 27 minutes. Well, I guess I'll fly there. I'm right here in an archive. There are loads of life forms. But it's always a specific one, you know. Oh. Oh, it's an approximate. Dang it. Nope. I had hopes that I'd find it, because it, you know. I guess I'm gonna have to. Well, I was paying attention. It was over the hill, and then suddenly it wasn't. Just blinked out. I did. Yep, there are a lot of bases on this 67, a lot. This says that my target is 1,500 units away. Check my gas. Well, it's no longer giving me a target, so flying will not help me. I gotta walk it. Actually, what I don't have to do, or what I can do. I don't have to do this alone. Shall we go with the big? Well, let's go with cannot summon companion here. Not the little guy. Not the other little guy. Not the wild animal. Let's go with this one who we know loves. We're looking at it from underground, but at least we're heading in the right direction. We're heading in the right direction. There we go. Look at her spreading the love, though, this little Betty. No, we're heading in the right direction. It just doesn't look like it because of the way the scanner works. I may have to report this one to Hello Games and say, you know, you get on the animal and you can't tell where you're going when you're using the scanner because it puts you underground. I can see the cave line. To do that. I hit all the wrong buttons. There. We're going fast enough on the Xbox that the models kind of have to load in. Oh. I saw it under the ground. I saw the trade post. You look under the ground. Yes. Yeah. Safest way to travel, but the weirdest way too with the animals. I'll get you there, but plan for odd little views. Okay. Alright, we're almost there. Got my buddy here. You did such a great job. Thank you so much. Alright, here we are. Wait, is this my base? Did they bring me to my base? No, this is Nandy's base. Well, hello there. Ah, interloper. Such little honor. Viking are unimpressed. Oh dear. Oh, I have to improve my reputation. Raise my standing. I have to raise it by 2. Well, let's see if I got any Viking gifts I can give away. Raider. Oh. Yep. There are a couple ways to raise your level with the Viking. One, you could go and do missions, and 2, you can try and befriend a lot of them. So what I'm looking for right now is some of these. I got 5. That should be enough to raise my level a bit. So let's see if we can even up to that I won't have to run upstairs. Okay, I got 1 level up. That's nice. Oh, this guy wants to work for me, but I gotta go do something else. Sorry, I'm working on a project. Okay, my standing has improved enough. I can go talk to him. Let's save. Take a sip of the water. All right. Sir. Ask for information about the star system. I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Apparently you spit and bow no matter what. Well, in the dialogue it gives you the option to spit and bow or, you know, ask them. This time I chose direct asking and you end up spitting and bowing anyway. So I asked the life form to decode the star chart and provide a route to Artemis location. And he says, yeah, I don't have nothing here. The location does not exist. Well, and if I ask them, this is something I do know because they're Viking. If you ask them if they've made a mistake, they're just gonna get mad at you. So just thank them. Say thank you very much, and leave. Warm myself at the barrel here. Oh, these seats, by the way, they're so fluffy. You got this. The seats on this one are very fluffy, and when I was trying to build earlier, I like to put like magazines in these seats, and I could not do it. So that's because it just would sink into the fluff, and so I was like, well, apparently we're not putting magazines there, but. Yeah, it really was. All right, but I thought you'd be entertained by this one. Well, it says now we got to return to space to bring news to Artemis. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lily Jack. I'm having a good time. I hope you're having a good time watching. Alright, so... I know I landed here. I just can't remember where I landed. Or, no, I ran here. No. Ah. I rode here on an animal. It just feels like I landed here. When you visited so many trade posts and they all start feeling the same, you know. Alright, so I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna jump out. Just make sure I have a save point. Again. Alright. Off we go. Oh. Okay, there's our incoming frequency from Artemis. There you are! I found high ground, I think. When you arrive, I'll fire my multi-tool in the air to mark my location. What's wrong? Why aren't you saying anything? I'll tell Artemis what happened, because the only option is to do that. I tell Artemis the locals could not decipher their star chart. The alien even went so far as to claim those stars did not exist. That's impossible. I can't have traveled that far from charted space. You found my ship. I'll suggest the locals are wrong, or ask how Artemis got there. I'm going to ask her how she got there. As I speak, the line begins to crackle with interference. Artemis looks up at the stars in panic. The stars, they've altered since I made the chart, blinked out in... How is this possible? What's happening to me? I need to get out of here. I need to... It is quiet at first, but it's there, unmistakable, growing steadily louder with each passing moment. A sound beneath their words, a sound as if glass could scream. And I'm just going to comfort her. I try to comfort Artemis, but my words feel strangely hollow. I could do nothing. Artemis speaks to me again. I discovered the glyphs for a portal traveler, a gateway between worlds. I thought it would lead me to another of our kind, but now I don't even know if the voice was real. The pathway collapsed while I was still inside. I found this place in the darkness. I thought perhaps it was a planet. I was so wrong. I could see their face. There's seeds of glass in there. I'll ask for the glyphs. They're gone. My data fragmented in the... I just wanted to discover worlds. I wanted to find other travelers. I didn't. 16. Warn your face. Please not yet. I'm not. The signal cuts off. As it crackles into oblivion, I hear a name through the static. Apollo. And we'll register the ID. So now I have a new hollow terminus contact. And there's a storm that rose up while we were doing all of this. Well, the storm, this is a space storm. Okay, so now they want us to go tell them, yeah, we're gonna go talk to Nat. Yep. Well, I'll move over a little bit, so that's that. Alright, now it's evening, so... Oh, no, but it is not the weekend, so we are just going to fly right in. Why, it's almost as if people are doing other things right now. Oh, gosh. Over. Nada, have I got news for you? What have you learned, traveler? What generates Artemis entity signal? Mention the portal. I tell Nada how we failed to understand the location and explain their strange message. Apollo and the portal glyphs. Nada pauses, their light blinks as they process this information. Artemis slips between worlds into the data fall. Our home lives in these spaces, but these holes are stable, small. Nada is worried, traveler. Cracks between the iterations should not widen. It will not help us. Artemis entity still does not remember Nada? Say they do not. This is a puzzle. A trap or a tragedy? Apollo entity is unknown to Nada. More puzzling still. If Traveler entity is curious, Nada has advice. I will take advice. The rampant crimson is the work of Atlas falsity. Other Korvax say deity. Nada knows better. Atlas false entity hunts Nada, but the Traveler may seek them out, draw them away. Alright, is there anything else I should know? Other anomalies have examined the portals before. The gates are anomalies themselves. You may interact unpredictably. Alright, so search for Artemis and Apollo. Polo holds the coordinates for black holes and Atlas Station. Travelers Helios and Ares supply nanites. Oh! Remember how Apollo... Okay, this is... If you don't know about this quest, Apollo later has you have a quest to gather nanites. And that's why they're telling you about Helios and Ares. Boundaries are strange things, traveler friend. Most things stay where they belong, other things are home. Atlas and now Artemis friends slip between curious. You can ask about the portals, ask for Atlas Station coordinates, or ask for black hole coordinates. We're going to ask for the portals because we're trying to stay on the Artemis path. Just devices, traveler friend, to be understood, copied, and advanced. That's all we can do with the universe. Yes? Appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, we're still doing the Apollo or Artemis Apollo thing. So what we do now is come back into the log, okay, and we can go and try these other secondary missions, okay? But the next one is this one, really, where we locate a holo terminus. And it's relatively quick. We're getting to the point where I'm about ready to call it good, but talking to Apollo doesn't take a lot of time, so that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we're just gonna go out and talk to him. Okay, so we're gonna run the scanner. Wait a moment. Look for the holo terminus over here at the wind-swept planet. Alright. On the Have. I believe I see where the holo terminus is. You know, the little bird might be able to land on it, but I don't think we should. There we go. Did it just say incoming storm? Yep, that grass is starting to whip. Well, we got an incoming firestorm. We're just gonna go ahead and wait here in the ship for a moment. We can wait for a moment. No, we're still in the same system. Well, let me rephrase this. We're in the same system that we were in when we found the traveler to talk to. And, yeah, but we're on a different planet now. We're on Lahave. Yeah. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Viking effigy back in the freighter because we don't need them anymore. I have no idea where I got the Atlantidium. We'll put them back. Let me check my... I think I'm going to have some of these peas. Those are the beans. That's alright. Alright, there we go. Put this in the starship. Bring this on up. Yeah. Wait, let's check the starship too while we're here. Oh, we're at 100%. We're alright. Now we're really at 100% for everything though. Oh, I'm just making sure my fuel's up. If we're gonna be stuck in a storm. Oh. I need some unstable plasma. Might need to buy some or make some. I'm gonna make 3. That's because we've been fighting those sentinels. And I've been using it in the paralysis motor. War tour.
Technology recharge. Recharge. Technology recharge.
Alright, I think everybody's recharged. It can be recharged. So we have done our part. It doesn't look like we got lightning. So it's just a hot storm. So I think we're going to go ahead.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
When we spent enough time, the storm is clearing. That works for me.
Extreme night temperature detected.
No. My settlement is in a different system. I have a base in this system. It's still an isotope, yeah. Hello, Apollo. The stranger just stares at me. I'm gonna go ahead and greet him. I'm not into trying to outstare people. It says identify myself or I end this call. Well, I already said hello. Last time I did this, I said I was a friend of Artemis and he argued with me about it. This time I'm just going to say I'm a traveler. And he said, what does that mean to be a traveler? I'll mention the anomaly or say I do not know. I'm just going to say I don't know. And he's going to say Artemis sent you, didn't they? But perhaps you do have some wisdom in that head of yours. None of us know what we are, and none of us can. We do not live in the world of truth. You can tell Artemis that I haven't changed my mind about the meeting. I'll do it if I'm paid to do it, even if this conversation is a waste of valuable time. I say Artemis is in trouble. I tell Apollo that Artemis is in trouble, and that they attempted to use a portal and became stranded on some distant and uncharted world, disappearing from the network. Their last word was Apollo's name. Apollo's demeanor changes. Send me your data log. Let me see for myself. I upload the log. Apollo studies the log, pausing and replaying the various segments of static and distortion. They turn to me with a glow of excitement. These noises, they sound just like the echoes of Sentinel events. You've seen them before, of course, drones that appear from nowhere if you interfere with their precious planets. But this data, it's distorted, inverted. There's a lot to gain if we figure out how Sentinels appear so quickly. And this, the portals, perhaps they are the key. I can agree or suggest life is worth more than money. I'm going to suggest life might be worth more than money. And he says, yes, probably. But if we can figure this out, we can save Artemis too. Don't fret. Alright. Wow, this is a much better conversation. So what do you say? Do you want to work together on this? Be partners? And I'm going to say, why, sure. If you're going to work with me, we need to expand your base of operations. I'll send you a contact of mine. They'll supply you with what you need. Just remember to be polite. Absolutely, I will be polite. As the hologram recedes, Apollo's head turns to the side ever so slightly, as if sighing, sad. Or perhaps it was nothing, a ghost in the machine. Apollo's contact is outside the local system. Consult the galaxy map. Okay, so this feels like a good place to pause this journey. Oh, we got a journey milestone. We've met 30 aliens. Oh, now that's interesting. It counts Apollo as an alien. Yep. No, it didn't count Artemis as an alien. That's true. So, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, I think we'll go take a look at those, and I'm gonna grab. I've jumped and fallen enough where even if my shoot's at, you know, maximum, we're just gonna. Something. Data. Nice little office space going on here. Yep. Sure. Yeah, that might work out really well, yeah. I think we're gonna go back to our safe little office space, yeah. I saw that, yeah. We got it now. You don't realize how big the save point is until you're, you know, like putting it places. Like, man, this... Well, yeah, let's try the beacon. Do I have a beacon? I'll have to make one. The beacon, both of them are portable. One just sets out an alert. Let's put the beacon outside. Like we mean it to be sending out a signal. Okay, so now we're officially saved. We're just gonna walk on inside here. Our nice little office space. Down. Is there another? Alright, just a minute. We'll go take a look here. There is. There is another one, but it's on the other side of the mountain. Hold on. Well, there's something definitely over here. Whoa. I'm trying to land gently, so I don't. Trying not to lose them here. Gotcha. Got it. Oh, well, no wonder. Well, no wonder I had a soft landing. The storm came up while I was flying. I'm glad we put the save point down now. Makes it very easy to see. There we go. Save point. Come inside. Now we'll sit down. Ah, that was nice. So, yeah, we got quite a bit accomplished with that. So I'm pretty happy with where we're at on this. So we're going to pick up next time with doing the contact and quote expanding the base. We'll figure it out when we get there. So, all right, but it's all part of the Artemis journey. This whole thing. So the expanding the base, all of that, we have to do it up to a certain point, and then once we have that done, in theory, the taste of metal should start poking its head in here, around here somewhere. All right, have a great night. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.